just click on that link and take you and download it right from that screen.
But if you're building your 24/7 clocks on the ACE, you'll need to learn all of that, man.
Yeah.
You'll need to learn the commands and all of that stuff.
Westwood 1 mute, Westwood 1 unmute.
Yep.
It's like we built our first shell, and I was like going, "Fuck, I thought this was intimidating before we did this." Now, but we
are working with Westwood 1 on one station and Compass Media Network on the other.
I can't even imagine.
Well, you're going to have multiple networks too. You're not going to have.
But everybody's coming through the Wagner pretty much.
Yeah.
Except for Talk Media Net. I got to download or FTP them.
Good.
But that will streamline stuff. And the NFL games, I didn't know.
Westwood 1.
I thought we had automated cue tones at the end that would turn us to network and stuff like that. And they said, no, you got to ride some of those live.
Well, you can run the spots getting out of the game.
Yeah.
You know, there's a way around that.
Yeah.
You just program filler PSAs until the top of the hour, which sounds like crap. But at 11 o'clock at night on a Sunday, it's not going to matter too much.
Audio check 1 2. Audio check 1 2. Audio check. Level check 1 2. Mm-hmm. One two 1 2 1 2 1 2. Mm-hmm. One two 1 2 1 2. That's still not right. Level check 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Level check 1 2 1 2. Level check 1 2 3. I'm going to give you about a heads up for a 10-minute countdown and about 11 minutes from airtime. Back on the radio side, 11 minutes for airtime, and I'll turn the volume down here so we don't get knocked off the internet and come back. But about 11 minutes, we'll go on with the pregame show.
Smart man.
You're going to be my once in a while to give me the time on the clock.
I will. Be happy to.
Okay, for the radio broadcast on KFLS 102.5 and 1450 AM. You want to give me a little level check when you get that headset on there? Let me know that you can hear me and I can hear you.
I hear nothing yet.
You hear nothing at all?
Nothing at all.
I might not have you plugged in. It always helps to plug it in.
Now I hear something.
Now you've got it.
I was sitting in a breakfast room in Allentown, Pennsylvania. 6 o'clock in the morning. Got up too early. It was a terrible mistake. Sitting there face to face with a 75-cent glass of orange juice about as big as my finger and a bowl of horribly foreshortened cornflakes. And I said to myself, this is the life.
Allentown, Pennsylvania.
Little Frank Zappa soliloquy as a mic check.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to give you a countdown. We're going 6 minutes. I'm trying to eat a burger before the game here. I'm going to go in 6 minutes from Mark. 6 minutes to airtime. 6 minutes.
6 minutes.
I'm going to turn this back down. Coming up on 5 minutes airtime, and Mark, 5 minutes.
Especially when that other guy decided to tell him that.
4 minutes to airtime. Hello, I'm Johnny Cash. Coming down to 7 minutes to airtime in 3, 4, 2, 1. Mark. 7 minutes to airtime. 7 minutes. Yeah, we'll do it here in 5 minutes. I'm going to do it a little bit earlier now. 5 minutes from Mark. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. 5 minute station. Coming up on 4 minutes to airtime in 20 seconds. Three minutes to airtime. 3 minutes. 4 minutes, I'm sorry. 4 minutes.
Chick drummer playing the kit in the pep band.
What's that?
Chick drummer playing in the pep band on the drum kit.
Coming up on 3 minutes and 15 seconds mark. 3:15. 3:15 to airtime. 3:15. Right there, 3 minutes. 3 minutes to airtime. 3 minutes. Two and a half minutes. 2.5 minutes to airtime in 3, 2, 1. Mark. 2.5. 2.5 minutes to airtime. 2.5. And 2 minutes to airtime and mark. 2 minutes. We do have a wind blowing, as you can hear through the microphones here. Hopefully it'll die down, but
all right, Mustangs, on your feet, get ready to welcome. Here they come, your Hidden Valley Mustang football team.
1.5 minutes. 1.5 minutes to airtime. 1.5. By the way, we are right in the stands here tonight, so we're going to do the best we can with
what we got.
What we got. 1 more minute. Mark, 1 minute to airtime. 1 minute.
Let's give it up one more time for your Hidden Valley Mustangs.
30 seconds. This will be the last mark I give you in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I timed that wrong, didn't I? We're going to go right into the national anthem.
It's all good.
Here. I'm going to turn yours up or down and this one up. Welcome here to Hidden Valley High School. Tonight's OSAA Class 4A football matchup between the Mazama Vikings and the Hidden Valley Mustangs on TableRockSports.net, KFLS 1450 AM and 102.5 FM. Randy Adams along with David Gullickson here at Hidden Valley. We left Klamath Falls today in a warm afternoon. When we drove through Medford, it was 92 degrees, 85 when we pulled in here. And since the sun has gone down,
it's about 78, but it's beautiful. And I hate to wash poetically, but the last time I was here, I was amazed at this beautiful venue. And rolling in here again, you're just surrounded by mountains and trees, and this is as good as it gets for high school football.
And it is an interesting thing because if you're not familiar with the area, Hidden Valley High School, there's just nothing for miles here. And then all of a sudden you come up on this high school that's kind of tucked in, and
hence
there's
the
a
naming,
reason.
Hidden Valley.
There's a reason they call it
appropriately named
Hidden Valley. The Vikings coming into the game with a overall record of 4-1. They are ranked number 4 in the state, 2-0 in league play under head coach Vic Lease. The Hidden Valley Mustangs come in with a 1-4 record overall. They are 1-2 in conference play. David Zauner is the new head coach here at Hidden Valley. Certainly, Hidden Valley has been up and down. They played 3A football a couple of years ago and went from 4A all the way to the 3A state championship and then came back up to 4A, and that's where they've been ever since.
Well, and what you've got here is you got a fan base that just absolutely loves this team. As a matter of fact, I was walking around through the stands, and I was talking to the original coach, the very first coach this team ever had. His name's Mike Sparlin. His son Kelly is one of the coaches, and he's got a grandson out there doing swing work. His name's Jackson, and that's what you just love about small town high school football.
It's an amazing thing. He's sitting right below us, and we kind of reminisced a little bit before the game. I remember when I did South Medford play-by-play back in the 80s, and there was a 10-team league back then. That was when Hidden Valley played at the highest classification. You had South Medford, North Medford, Roseburg, Grants Pass, Klamath Union, Mazama, Crater, Ashland, Eagle Point. You had 10
I can't
teams.
question you. I can't remember what I said yesterday, let alone a team roster from 4 decades ago.
But it brought back some memories, and certainly it does for him. He's got a grandson, as you mentioned, playing.
It's
That's
pretty cool.
Pretty cool to see. All right, we're going to take a 1-minute break, come back with more here from the beautiful setting here at Hidden Valley High School. It's the Vikings and the Mustangs coming up soon on KFLS and TableRockSports.net. Back in 1 minute.
My name's Mason Mahaffey. I'm the Solar Pros Manager of Oregon, and I'm also a teacher and a coach here in the Rogue Valley. Have you looked into solar panels and it didn't make financial sense? I brought Solar Pros here to Oregon to make it more affordable for working class families to put solar on their home. Solar Pros is purposely beating our competitors' prices by thousands of dollars because we are that serious about saving you money. Solar Pros PNW provides the most comfortable, educational, and personal solar experience in Oregon. Visit our Facebook page at Solar Pros PNW to see all of our projects and all the families that we are helping save money.
The national anthem, I assume that's a student singing the national anthem.
I was trying to find it. I remember the last time we were here, one of the cheerleaders just did a version of our national anthem that literally brought tears to my eyes. It's spectacular.
All right, we're going to get set for the opening kick. We're about a minute away from that. Mazama, the visiting team. Hidden Valley, the home team. Mazama trying to remain undefeated in conference play, the number 4 ranked team in the state of Oregon. Henley ranked number 1 right now. We're going to take a 1-minute break and come back with more and the opening kick from Hidden Valley High School after this on KFLS and TableRockSports.net.
Jeep Adventure Days at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course Ram trucks. Choose from our great inventory of new 23 Jeep Gladiator and Cherokee 4x4 models, or test drive a new 23 Ram 1500 4x4. Shop online today with our online process to calculate your own payment, whether it's a lease, finance, or cash payment. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Randy Adams back with Fast David Gullickson here at Hidden Valley High School, getting settled in and ready for the opening kick. The Mazama Vikings got some bad news earlier this week, as it found out the team did that Tristan Leach will be out for the season with a torn ACL.
Well, we wish him all the best and a quick and uneventful recovery. From a football standpoint, that's going to hurt.
Yep. They
no pun intended.
One of the leading rushers on the team. It'll be interesting to see how the Vikings respond to that. They've got Hidden Valley next week. And by the way, just to let Allie and Mike back at the studio know that next week's game, scheduled for Friday night, is on Thursday night. Thursday night, the 12th, the Canal Bowl between Klamath Union and Mazama will take place. That will be played a night earlier than originally scheduled. So keep that on your calendar. That's a week from yesterday, Thursday the 12th, and then the 20th. It's the big matchup, David, the Henley Hornets and the Mazama Vikings.
I can't wait.
2 teams that I think are going to be around right. I think it's going to be 3-0 or 4-0 against 4-0.
Yeah, it's going to be a battle.
It will be a good football game, to be sure. All right, Hidden Valley is in the home blue. Mazama in the traveling white with the white jerseys, the white helmets.
And blue numerals, contrast. We've got contrast tonight.
We'll be able to see a little bit of it now, won't we?
Just a tad.
Mazama is going to receive the opening kick, and the Vikings will send 2 deep men to receive the kick. Kai Hunt is one of those 2 return men for Mazama. As Hidden Valley, who has won just 1 game this year, 1-2 in league play, 1-4 overall, will kick it from left to right, and we'll get underway here. Just outside of Grants Pass.
You know, you mentioned they've won 1 game. You would never know by looking at the enthusiasm and how many people are here in the crowd tonight.
Yep.
You'd have no idea that that was their record. There's a lot of support for these guys here.
Well,
it's awesome to see.
As you know, and following the Vikings for 3 years now, they always have a target on their back. Everybody likes to come out and watch the Mazama Vikings play on the road, too. They're a fun group of kids. We'll see if the Vikings open up the passing game a little bit more tonight, David.
That'll be interesting to see.
I would like to think that they might. Here's a kick, and it's in over end. It's going to bounce in front of Kai Hunt at the 5-yard line. He'll return to the 10, to the 15 on the far side of the field. Still on his feet to the 20, 25, 30, and 34-yard line and out of bounds.
Nice return. He did a good job of corralling that ball in. It was bouncing around in front of him. He read the bounce, picked it up, and got a great return.
1st and 10 for the Vikings. And, of course, they're led by senior quarterback Tyson Van Gastel. I mentioned that they're also missing their running back, Tristan Leach. He'll be out for the rest of the season. So Right now you've got Chris Baldwin, looks like Kai Hunt, and Bodie Norlock in the fullback position.
That's what we were talking about on the way over, is who's going to step up.
1st and 10, Vikings keep it on the ground and get some very positive yardage there.
Past midfield.
Across the midfield stripe, all the way down to the Hidden Valley 44-yard line. About 13 yards in a cloud of burn-up rubber now as we're on the artificial surface here.
And a nice surface it is. This is just a beautiful field.
The 1st and 10 for the Vikings, their first down of the football game. Just underway here at Hidden Valley High School. Vikings from the far side hash mark, working from right to left. Full house backfield, double tight end formation. They'll give it up again to Norlock. Big hole there. Is that Baldwin? One of the two. No, that's Bodie Norlock again. And he'll power his way even closer to
another first down.
The Hidden Valley goal line. Still got some ways to go, but the Vikings on 2 plays have matriculated the ball all the way down near the red zone. 1st and 10, Mazama. Less than a minute into the game, 55 seconds into the game. Mazama knocking on the door already. As Van Gastel comes up under center, going to give it up again to the right-hand side. Penalty flags fly.
A hold, perhaps?
Yeah, it was thrown right in that area where you would expect to see that perhaps, yep.
Perhaps and matriculated? Really? What vocabulary we possess.
Perhaps, maybe. How's that? I think they mean the same thing.
Perhaps sounds better.
I think it sounds more professional. Going to move it back. It's going to be a Mazama hold, I think, here.
Yep.
And they'll move it back a few yards. 10 yards to be exact. Oh, maybe not. 15. That might be a personal foul.
Well, he put up a hold sign first, and then he put his clip on the hip, so
well, it's
obviously it's a personal foul.
Going to go all the way back to near midfield. All the way back to the 48-yard line. It'll be first down and 25.
We're back to where we started after the second play of the game.
Yeah, those yards they got a few minutes ago, all for naught.
1st and 25.
They had to give those up. First down, 25 for the Vikings at the Hidden Valley 48-yard line, far side hash mark. So it's open field to the near side. And sideline to the far, as you know. Here's Van Gastel going to keep it. Pitch. Fumble. No, he's got it still.
He's got it.
He has the ball and not going to go very far with it.
No, he didn't get far at all. They knew what was coming.
And that might have been a broken play. Usually Van Gastel doesn't go left and then right, or right and then left. But that might have been a broken play. It was hard to tell. Second down now and 22 for the Vikings. They'll pick up 3 yards on the play to the Hidden Valley 45-yard line. Mazama, who last week took care of business in a big win over
rather handily
in Ashland. Here's a handoff. That's Baldwin. He's got some room. Boom! Look at that, all the way down to the 30. Well, inside the 30. Christopher Baldwin on the carry for the Vikings. Yeah, that wind kind of picked up as the sun went down here. It's blowing about as hard. Been blowing about as hard here as it has all night long. Third down for the Vikings and 8 at the Hidden Valley 31-yard line. And I guess to answer the early question I had, they haven't thrown a pass yet.
Well, I think last game they completed 1 for 29, one attempt.
It'll be third down and 8. And if I could tell
guys.
It'll be fourth down. Short yardage, but not enough for the first down. So it'll be fourth down and 6, but Mazama
doing what they do best.
Will go for it, yeah.
Absolutely.
They've got nothing to fear here. 4th and 6 for the Vikings all year long has been more like 4th and 1 for a lot of teams. 6 yards, not that much for the Vikes. to get him one chunk.
3 men in the backfield, as usual.
And here comes Van Gastel. Going to pitch out to the right-hand side. Not going to get
that
the first
was read
down.
well.
Yeah, the Vikings will have to turn it over on downs.
And that gets the the Hidden Valley faithful going.
That's the one thing that you bring up a good point with that, though. Hidden Valley and North Valley separated by about 7 miles, like Mazama and Henley, but they're not in the same league anymore.
That's interesting.
So we don't have to confuse them so many times.
I don't have to confuse them, just I am confused.
As many years as we had to do that in the past. 1st and 10, Hidden Valley's got the football. And their 4th down stop, a good one. Austin Klingler, the quarterback. He'll work out of a shotgun with receivers every which way. Here's a high snap, and penalty flags immediately fly on 1st and 10. This will go against the Vikings, their 2nd penalty. It's one thing that Vic Lease has preached about for many, many moons, is you got to keep the penalties down, fellas. And so far tonight, as we're not even 4 minutes into the game, David Mazama's already been penalized twice.
Well, maybe they're getting it all into their system early.
Receivers to the near side, trips to the near side of the line of scrimmage. And Klingler will take this snap. Look over to his right, throws a little bubble screen. Got a man out there, caught, but not for much yardage. In fact, they'll lose some yardage here. Mazama's defense swarming in after the pass was caught. And a safe little pass to throw on Klingler's part, but no yards to show for it.
Well, they have to take advantage of the opportunities that Mazama's given them if they're going to have any chance of putting a showing in tonight. And first, where are we, 2nd and 5?
2nd down and 5, so that was no gain on the play. As the penalty had it 1st and 5. Klingler will take the snap out of the shotgun again. Going to keep it himself. Look at that run. Across the 45, 50, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown, Hidden Valley.
Wow.
The Hidden Valley Mustangs are the ones to get on the board first.
And they did it in fine fashion. Mazama was sold on a pass. And as soon as he broke through the line of scrimmage, there was nobody around him, nobody at all.
Austin Klingler with a 75-yard touchdown run to make it 6-0 Hidden Valley.
Take advantage of the opportunities when they're given to you, and sure as heck the Mustangs did.
Once he got past that defender on the
there was just one guy, and that was it.
Sideline, that was it. You're right. And he was off to the races. 6-0 with the extra point kick coming up. This will be from Graham. It's up and good. And the Hidden Valley Mustangs are off and running.
And the Mustang faithful are digging it.
7-0 Hidden Valley early in this football game. We'll take a 1-minute break and come back here to Hidden Valley High School on KFLS and TableRockSports.net.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Come enjoy the patio weather and a brand new menu at Tap Rock Northwest Grill, where friends and family gather and memories are made. Come visit us today or visit our website.
All right, Hidden Valley to kick it off. They lead it 7-0. And the Vikings are going to fall on the kick way back at the 15-yard line.
He squibbed it, and the bounces were just too much for our man down to deal with. And he did the smart thing. He fell on the ball, maintained the field position.
But a surprising start to this football game, no doubt about it. 7 minutes and 12 seconds left in the opening quarter. And it's Hidden Valley out to the 7-0 lead over the Vikings of Mazama. Nobody would have predicted that, I don't think, tonight. But Hidden Valley has come out to play.
Well, like you said, when Mazama comes to town, this is your Super Bowl, so to speak.
Austin Klingler with a big 75-yard touchdown run. Here's Van Gastel on 1st and 10. And he's going to keep the ball himself, I think, up to about the 21-yard line. Good gain for him, picking up about 4, maybe 5. And it'll be second down.
Vikings will just stay the course and do what they do best. Get about half of it on first down.
But, you know, what set up that touchdown was not just a good offensive play, but the defense, that 4th down stop that Hidden Valley made.
Yes, they're creating their own luck so far.
And turn that into 7 points for them. Second down and 5. Vikings keep the ball on the ground. And they're going to lose some yardage here. Hidden Valley has done their homework coming into this ball game.
Well, yours truly on the camera bit on the fake, but Hidden Valley didn't.
And it'll be third down, a loss of about 4, so they're going to go right back down to, well, it depends on the spot. No,
yeah, they
gave him a good spot. So it's third down and a loss of 1. 6 to go for the first down. 3rd and 6. Here's Van Gastel going straight forward, and I think he's going to be close.
I think forward progress gets him there. If they spot this the way they spotted the last one, we should get a first down.
It is first down, Mazama. New set of downs with 5:35 left in the opening quarter. Hidden Valley off to the 7-0 lead here.
Who'd have thunk?
I try not to thunk much.
I can tell.
Well, most people would agree with that, I would think. I don't ask
No,
people.
you would thunk.
No. 1st and 10, ball at the 28-yard line. Double tight end formation, full house backfield for the Vikings. And here they come straight up the middle once again, and not much running room for Norlock. Oh, that's Baldwin. Check that. Very little gain, if any. Second down. You know, on every schedule, there seems to be a game that's kind of a sleeper game, and this might be Mazama's sleeper game.
Yeah, you anticipate the next one, and these sound like cliches that we're spouting, my friends, but that's how it is. Your mindset starts looking ahead. You have an opponent that you feel on paper you should dominate, and right now, Mazama needs to figure out what they need to do next.
Second down and 9 for the Vikings from the far side hash mark. They'll give the ball to the right-hand side, and again, Hidden Valley reading that well. I know that Tristan Leach was not the only injury that the Vikings had. I know that they lost another couple players this last week at Ashland that were banged up, and they may be having some problem on the line right now too, David.
Good point.
Third down and 9. No gain on that last play for Mazama. With 3 minutes and 53 seconds remaining in the opening quarter.
Well, it's early, but if you could call third down at this stage critical, this is one of them right here.
Momentum right now in Hidden Valley's favor in this football game. Here's Van Gastel, takes a snap, pitches to the far side, near side, and to the outside they go down the sideline. It'll be first down, Mazama. Christopher Baldwin with the long run on the pitch, the option pitch from Tyson Van Gastel, and that will be another Mazama first down, I believe. I don't see any flags on the play, do you, David?
I don't.
They haven't
but
moved. There must have been, because they're moving it back. That might be a hold on the Vikes.
And that was the indication. That's too bad.
I didn't see the flag, though. I didn't see one thrown.
Well, these first few games we've done this year, I've been trying to figure out where they're signaling touchdowns, and I've seen penalties without flags and some with, so I'll just sit back and do what I can.
Third down, and Mazama's got 12 to go now for the first down. Repeating third down, but they've got to get 12 yards to pick up the first. Full house backfield, near side hash. Van Gastel going to keep it and run, but not much running room at all. And it'll be fourth down. Looks like the Vikings will probably have to punt. And Christopher Baldwin, I believe, will be doing the punting chores for Mazama.
Well, let's hope he's got a big leg tonight. Wind's kind of blowing against him.
Back there talking with Tyson Van Gastel. It looks like there's an equipment issue with Christopher's, or with Tyson, one of the two. One of their face masks is gone awry. All right, they're going to snap the ball to Baldwin, standing at his own 20-yard line, and gets a good
nice
kickoff. Kick. Yeah, and this one's going to take a Hidden Valley bounce, though, as soon as it hits, and going to be down right at midfield. Hidden Valley, 1st and 10 Mustangs. With 2 minutes and 38 seconds remaining opening quarter, Hidden Valley 7 and Mazama nothing. KFLS and TableRockSports.net coverage of tonight's game brought to you by the Klamath County Museum and the Epicenter.
One of my favorite places.
First down and 10. Well, yeah, you're a legend there, from what I understand.
In my own mind, sir. But I have more fun than anybody there.
1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line. Hidden Valley with the ball right in the middle of the football field. With receivers to both sides of the line of scrimmage. One slot wide out to both sides. Lone setback back there with Klinger in the backfield. Austin takes a snap, dumps it off, ball dropped. Second down. Austin's not going to have a whole lot of time tonight. He's getting rid of that ball pretty quickly.
Well, and he put it right there. It was one of those I'm running before I catch the ball situations.
The incomplete pass will stop the clock with 2:36 left. The other two games in the Skyline, or the Special District Big Sky Conference is what it's called now in football anyway, tonight, as Henley playing at Klamath Union and Ashland's on the road at Marshfield. 2nd down and 10. Snap from center comes to Klingler. He'll give it up, and a pretty good running room up the middle. Across the 45, 43-yard line. I got to get his number. I did not see who carried that.
I missed him, too.
I want to say that was Connor Graham, senior running back. We don't have any heights or weights listed on Hidden Valley's roster, but we do have names and numbers. We'll work with what we've got. 3rd down and 3. Klingler with the lone setback behind him. Takes a snap, and we've got a jump. Looked like a illegal motion, perhaps, against Hidden Valley.
Encroachment against the Vikings.
And that's an automatic first down if that's the case. They only needed 3.
No, yeah. I saw the indication go against Mazama, and I saw the field judge with the ball heading the other way, and they said, nope, this way, buddy. There we go. That's better.
No, it's your other left. 1st and 10.
I resemble that remark.
New set of downs for Hidden Valley with that penalty. The ball at the 35-yard line of Mazama. They already lead 7-0. Here's Klingler going up top. Throws.
Almost intercepted.
And almost picked off by the Vikings. 2nd down. Kai Hunt, I believe.
Yep, that's who it was.
Was there. Could have made this catch and just didn't come up with a football. So it'll be 2nd down and 10. Mustangs in the all blue with the orange trim, white helmets. Colors very similar to the Denver Broncos. 2nd down and 10. Here's Klingler going to roll to the right-hand side out of the shotgun. Throws, and it's incomplete. 3rd down.
That was in the vicinity, but that would have required a circus catch to complete that play.
Ryan Hayden on
good defense.
The coverage for Mazama there, too.
He did a great job.
3rd down and 10. Incomplete pass will stop the clock here in the first quarter with 1:42 left. And Hidden Valley with an early lead here against the Vikings. It's HV 7 and Mazama nothing. As Klingler will work out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Takes a snap, hands it off, and breaks it into the open. 30, 25, 20. Down inside for more yardage to the 17-yard line. 1st down. Big run for
that was pretty.
Lua.
That was pretty. He reacted to the initial defender, jigged a little bit to the left and faked him out, and great gain.
Boy, it will be hard for Mazama if they give up another one here, because they're not a big come-from-behind team. They plod along quite a bit.
It's early. If this was the middle of 4th quarter, I'd be a little more concerned. But
inside the Mazama red zone, though.
Up to the defense to make a play.
17-yard line. Klingler takes a snap. Going to hand it off to the right-hand side. And again, some running room down to about the 10.
That was Kai again with the stop.
Kai Hunt defensively for the Vikings. I said the 10, I meant the 15.
It was a test.
2nd down. And 7. Hidden Valley right now having their way with Mazama, leading at 7-0. And knocking on the door to try to make it 14. He sent a man in motion. Stutter steps. Now here's Klingler. Throws out on the flat right there, and it's complete.
Not quite enough for a 1st down.
Looks like he got out of bounds to stop the clock, though. 37.1 seconds left. All the way to the opposite side of the field to the 13-yard line.
What do you call that, 3rd and 3?
3rd down 3, yep. You wonder, too, if Hidden Valley's got a kicker that can put one in from 3 points if you don't get this.
Well, the extra point looked good.
Klingler with one setback in the backfield with him. Going to pitch out to him, penalty flag thrown. He gets into the end zone, but I don't know. It looks like he scored, but I don't think it'll count. I think there was
they waved it off.
I think there was a false start situation there.
You are correct, sir.
And so that'll push it back 5 yards. We're down to 31.4 seconds left in this opening quarter of play. But the Vikings doing all they can just to stay in this game. It's been all Hidden Valley in the first quarter.
And Hidden Valley's fired up, and they're not playing in a way of being over enthusiastic. They look very well prepared. They're very patient. They're very focused, and they came to give Mazama everything they got.
All right, Klingler working out of the shotgun once again with a lone back with him. Takes the snap, rolls to his left, and pitches out, and nowhere to run. Vikings defense read that one well. It'll be 4th down. We'll see what they do here. Do they kick a field goal?
Well, I think there may have been a fumble. It looks like they're
the
changing
Vikings
possession.
Did.
Yeah,
Vikings got on it. That was a fumble. I didn't see the official point the other way, but you're right. Fumble, Mazama fell on it. Big play for Mazama.
Well, and we were just talking about that about a minute and a half ago. It's time for Mazama to make a play, and they did.
So it's 1st and 10, Vikings. Boy, Hidden Valley was marching down the field, too. Looking like they might put it in the end zone again. 1st and 10 for Mazama at their own 20.
Time for the Vikings to start a march of their own.
Vikings set up with a double tight end formation on 1st down. And here's the handoff up the middle, and big run. Is that Van Gastel?
He's gone.
He is going down the sideline all the way into the end zone for a Mazama 80-yard touchdown. Tyson Van Gastel makes it 7-6.
And it was that quick. And that's how the Mazama Vikings play football.
80-yard run. So Klingler runs it in from 75. Van Gastel runs it in from 80. And the extra point to either tie or take the lead. We'll see if Mazama goes for 1 or 2.
It's a lot of yards for both teams in 1 quarter of play.
And all on the ground.
Awesome.
Yep, Vikings look like they're going for 2 as Van Gastel comes in with a play from the bench. So we'll wait to see what they do here with 14.7 seconds left. Vikings run the play, get into the end zone. No, they do not.
No, they don't.
The give was to Bodie Norlock, and he is denied entry into the end zone. Timeout on the field. First quarter just about over, but we'll come back with more after this with the score. Hidden Valley 7, Mazama 6. Back in a minute.
Thanks for the ride. I'll see you after the game.
Hey, Dear Katie, I've been your #1 fan since I watched your first game all those years ago, and I still love watching you play. But I wanted to see you win so badly that my competitive nature got the best of me. I lost track of what's important. I thought I was supporting you, but I was really just embarrassing you. I'm not your coach, and I'm not an official. I forgot my role. I'm your parent, and you deserve better. From here on, I promise to keep my emotions under control. I'll cheer for you and all the other players, no matter the score, no matter the outcome. Thank you for sharing with me how I can do a better job of supporting you, your team, your coaches, and the sports you love. Still your #1 fan. Love, Dad.
Extra point, no good for Mazama, so Hidden Valley holds on to the lead. And the kick will roll, it looks like out of bounds just before it rolls into the end zone. And so Hidden Valley will most likely take it at the 35-yard line. Or did it go to into the end zone?
It bounced, it hit the ground about the 12 and bounced out of bounds.
Yep. So it'll be a pretty good field position for Hidden Valley to start this possession with 14.7 seconds left. In the first quarter of play, they lead at 7-6. First time we've been over here in a few years that we haven't called the name Vidlak. Those young men played here. Head coach Mark Vidlak for many years. 1st and 10, here's Klingler. Takes a snap, hands it up. And not much running room there at all for Noah. It'll be 2nd down, and that should be the final play of quarter number 1. And the first quarter has come to an end here with our score. Hidden Valley 7, Mazama 6. Back after this 1-minute break on Table Rock Sports and KFLS.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Any time is a good time to plan your funeral, except at the time of the funeral. At Conger Morris, we know that there are so many advantages to planning ahead. It eases the burden on our families at their worst time. Pre-planning also alleviates their stress, knowing the funeral costs are already taken care of. And it allows your service to be more meaningful, with all of your wishes being taken care of. Call us today for personalized assistance in creating your own plan. Conger Morris, we'll always be there.
We go to the second period of play, 7-6, a 1-point Hidden Valley lead. The 2nd down at 11 for the Mustangs at their own 34-yard line. Now moving from right to left. As Austin Klingler Takes a snap from center, going to give it on the misdirection play up to about the 37, 38-yard line. Gain of 2.
Mazama covered that well.
Maybe 3. And on the carry there for Hidden Valley, Braxton Briarty, a junior running back. Picking up a few.
Taking a few away.
And there's another penalty. Mazama had their problems with penalties in the first part of the first quarter. And now Hidden Valley's been penalized a couple of times in recent memory. That gives them a long second down now and 16.
Well, let's see what kind of passing game these guys have.
Klingler's connected a couple of times, takes a snap, rolls out to his right. He's under pressure. Going to roll downfield, throws, and it is caught at midfield for a first down.
That was a great catch. I thought he was out of bounds. What a great catch.
Did not catch the number of the young man who caught it. It was the far side of the field by the Mazama bench. But not only was it a good catch, but a great throw on the run from Austin Klingler, the quarterback.
Yeah, he had great pressure from the Mazama Viking defense. Kept his cool and found his man.
So it will be first down, Hidden Valley. Near midfield at their own 49-yard line. New set of downs here. Klingler this time goes to the inside. And there he goes to the outside. Klingler still on his feet. He's already run for 75 yards for a touchdown. Just got about 17 more there down to the 32-yard line.
And he literally zigzagged through the defense. He made like 5 guys missing. That was a great run.
First and 10, Hidden Valley. Back-to-back big plays for the Mustangs, one via the air and one on the run.
Well, that's what it takes to beat Mazama, big plays.
And both precipitated by Austin Klingler, quarterback. First and 10 at the 32 of Mazama. They lead 7-6, second quarter Hidden Valley does. Here's the snap. Klingler going to drop back quickly. Throws almost intercepted. Tipped away. Just had his paw on it and could not come down with it.
And he almost did. That would have been a Sports Center highlight right there.
I'm not sure who that was. Was that Gunnar Mahone? Might have been. Second down and 10. Ball at the 32. Incomplete pass will stop the clock with 10:55 left until halftime. Hidden Valley leading at 7-6 at the Mazama 32, second down. Everybody comes set. Here comes the pass. Rolling to the right, hit, and down. Mazama reads that fairly well, but coming up with the football there was Briarty once again. Braxton Briarty on the catch from Austin Klingler.
Pretty much a wash. I don't think there was any gain on that at all.
No, Mazama's defense got there quickly. Brings up third down and 10 for the Vikings, or rather for the Mustangs. Vikings defense going to need to tighten up here. As Klingler waits, and we've got a timeout. So we will take one as well. 7-6 is our score. Mazama trails by 1. We're back in 1 minute on KFLS and TableRockSports.net.
Diverse venues, we got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Okay, you know how people complain about how Dutch Bros workers are like too nice, too hyper, compliment you too much, whatever? Maybe you're not nice enough. Maybe you need to get a little Dutch Bros in you.
Discover the West Coast destination for those seeking more. More sunny days, more athletic facilities, more outdoor adventures, more to do during downtime. Medford is your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Klingler giving the ball to Lua, and I think that's another first down.
It is another first down, and he did a great job. He knocked the defender right square on his bottom and picked up the first down.
Hidden Valley continuing to surprise some folks here at home tonight against the 4th-ranked Mazama Vikings, who trail 7-6. They say it's 4th down, and the scoreboard says 10, but no, now it says 1. They're right now. 4th and goal at the 1, or 4th and 1 rather at the line of scrimmage. They'll need 1 to keep the drive going. They'll throw out. No, the Vikings are going to read this like a book. Tyson Van Gastel there to stop it.
Yeah, he saw that coming. He had quarterback eyes that helped him make that play.
Turnover on downs. Mazama gets the football back with exactly 10 minutes left in this first half. They trail, Mazama does.
This is a classic bend, don't break situation for Mazama.
By a score of 7-6, tonight's game brought to you in part by Abby's Pizza, Best Med Medical Care, and Gunderson Construction. Randy Adams, fast David Gullickson.
Loving every minute of it.
Along with
Great
Allie.
night for football.
Allie Hicks back in the studio along with Mike Williams.
Hi, Allie. Hi, Mike.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line. That's on the radio side, of course. Joe Brett, the executive producer of Table Rock Sports. Vikings keep it up the middle, and here is Baldwin down the sideline. 35, 30, 25, 20. He's not going to be caught. Touchdown,
Wow.
Mazama.
Can you say explosive run? Wow.
Mazama on 2 consecutive long plays. That one was 73 yards.
Crazy.
For the score. To make it 12-7 with the anticipated 2-point conversion try now. Vikings 0 for 1 in that category tonight so far. But whatever the Vikings weren't doing to spring that runner to the outside in the first part of the football game, they've kind of figured that out here in the last couple of plays. 2 long plays from scrimmage. Tyson Van Gastel back-to-back with Christopher Baldwin.
Well, there was a defender there on both of those plays, but the runner just ran right through him.
Van Gastel going to bring him up to the line of scrimmage, try to get 2. Go straight forward with it. And he's in. 2-point conversion for Mazama gives them their first lead of the night, 14-7. 14-7 Vikings here in the second period of play. We'll come back with more from Hidden Valley High School after this 1-minute break on KFLS and TableRockSports.net.
What do you do when a loved one has been wrongfully injured or killed? It's simple. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Pick it up. Let's go. Come on. Defense. Defense. What am I teaching you at home? Has this kid played before? Shoot it. Oh. Ah. Come on, ref. Open your eyes. Can't you see out there? So, which one's your kid?
The referee.
You can be a parent, athlete, coach, or an official, but you can only be one. Know your role.
So what do you do when you can't work because you were injured on the job? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Jonathan Leighton making the kickoff to the 1-yard line for Mazama. Return back to about the 27 for Hidden Valley, where it'll be first down and 10. They trail 14-7 in this football game, trailing for the first time after Baldwin's long touchdown run a moment ago.
Quite the moto down the sideline. Guy's got some wheels. And the defender was just a step and a half behind him. Couldn't quite get him. It's a great run.
It looked like he was losing a little bit of momentum. Baldwin did for a moment, and then he turned up. He got his second wind. Trips to the near side of the line of scrimmage, of wide out to the far side. And from the near side hash mark on first down, here's the snap to Klingler. And the ball is loose. Mazama looks like they're going to end up with it way down in Hidden Valley territory. Or maybe Hidden Valley fell back on it. Priority was the intended recipient, but they're going to lose all that yardage. Really pushed him back there.
He really did, and I thought Mazama was going to come up with the ball, but he reached right into the pile and yanked it out.
So it'll be second down and forever. Second down and 27. That's another area code. Second down, 27 for Hidden Valley.
You date yourself with saying stuff like that, you know.
Yeah, sorry about that. Man goes in motion, does not come set, but no flag. Now here's Klingler into the end zone, throws out of it, and it's incomplete, third down. Priority with the intended receiver there, but it'll be third down, another penalty flag.
Methinks a hold?
Well, it's way up to where boy, if they back themselves any further back, they're going to be right near the goal line pretty soon here. That one will go against Mazama here.
Interesting. One of the refs originally had pointed towards Hidden Valley.
I saw that as well. That's what confused me when they moved the ball the other way.
Hey, and I don't need any help being confused, I'll tell you what.
Third down and 10 after all is said and done here for Hidden Valley. Snap from center comes to Klingler. He's going to roll to his right. Still rolling. Throws downfield.
Got a man
Has
and
a man
first
and
down.
a first down.
He's done that a couple of times where he gets under pressure and he's a cool cat. He just hangs back there. He looks for a man and lets it go. A lot of poise on behalf of the Hidden Valley quarterback for sure.
Austin Klingler making their throw out there to Presley Noga, I believe, who's the one that caught the ball.
Presley?
Presley.
No. Excellent.
Kind of makes you think there's an Elvis fan in the family somewhere.
Possibly had already left the building, too.
First and 10. Hidden Valley may have jumped across here, and I think they did. One of their slots went across the line of scrimmage on a hard count.
Yeah, Connor Graham he knew it before he stopped moving.
Be a 5-yard penalty, so instead of first and 10 now, it'll be first and 15. Mazama leading at 14-7, second quarter. Hidden Valley jumped out to the 7-0 lead. Mazama made it 7-6, missed the 2-point conversion to take the lead. And then on the next possession, another long touchdown run, giving the Vikings 12, and Tyson Van Gastel's 2-point conversion plunge made it 14-7 Mazama.
Here we go.
First and 15. Klingler out of the shotgun, sends a man in motion. He's now stutter stepping toward the line of scrimmage. Here comes Klingler to roll right. Throws incomplete.
Pass was a little low, but Presley could have picked that up.
Missed it by that much.
That much.
Third down. No, check that. Second down, right? Second
yes.
down. They didn't give up the down on the penalty, so it'll be second down. Mazama 14 and Hidden Valley 7. We'll try to get some other scores your way as best we can from games around the state. Going around, in particular, the Big Sky Conference tonight with Henley and Klamath Union matching up at Modoc Field, and then the Ashland Marshfield game over on the Oregon coast. Klingler with a setback to his right, takes a snap, going to roll to his right side. And actually, as the setback was to his left, he rolled right and was out of bounds. Couldn't get rid of it, I don't think.
And he got smashed.
And it'll be third down now. Third down for Hidden Valley. Next week, Thursday night football on Table Rock Sports and KFLS. It'll be Canal Bowl number 46 between the Klamath Union Pelicans and the Mazama Vikings.
46 games. That's pretty cool.
It'll be played this time at Mazama's stadium, Viking Field. Here's a snap from center. Under pressure is Klingler. He's got a dump, and he's got it out there. And we'll see if he got enough for get it back to the original line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that's about all he got. And he thought he was going, too, with that one trip up.
Well, Mazama was sending the whole kitchen sink there, and Klingler had to dump it out quickly.
And he did a good job, as he has all game, of getting rid of the football.
Graham's going to punt for Hidden Valley. Mazama's got one return man back. A lot of times Mazama won't even attempt to return a punt. See what they do here. They let it bounce and it rolls away and out of bounds.
Great field position.
So the Vikings take over 1st and 10 here in the second period of play, leading at 14-7. They have scored on 2 quick touchdowns their last 2 times. No sustained drives to speak of on those last 2 drives. They were runs of 75 and I think 81 yards, something like that. We'll have them at halftime. We'll have the stats for you.
Doesn't take up much time on the clock, but it sure looks good running down the field. I love those big runs.
Absolutely. 1st and 10 for the Vikings. They've got the ball at the 40, so they're in good field position, as David alluded to.
And the appropriate amount of time.
Van Gassel on 1st down. And a good chunk of 5 yards. I think that was Boney Norlock.
It was.
Going straight forward with the football. Gain of 5 for Mazama, 2nd down. Hidden Valley, after holding Mazama on a 4th down try in the opening quarter, came right down the field and scored on a 75-yard touchdown run from their quarterback, Austin Klingler.
See what this flag's for.
Another hanky on the field. Unsportsmanlike conduct against Mazama.
How do you pick one of those up when you're just standing there? Coach is livid.
And you know, you look over there and he is livid, but you don't know if he's livid at the call or the player.
I'm going to think it was the player. When nobody's doing anything, they throw a flag like that because somebody's got way too big a mouth saying way too many things.
So instead of 2nd and 5, it'll be 1st and... We have 15, 20.
2nd and 25?
2nd and 25, yeah. They don't even get the down back. The Vikings come up to the line of scrimmage. Everybody's kind of wondering what's happening, though. Neither team has gone into the set position yet. Everybody's kind of
I thought you had the ball. No, I thought you brought the ball. Where's
staring
the ball?
at each other here. Not really sure what's happening. All right, we'll get back to action here after that big 15-yard penalty against the Vikings. They'll go to the right side with it, run it, and
fumbled the ball
Baldwin.
forward and got it back.
That was a gratuitous bounce to Christopher Baldwin.
Okay.
And it will be 3rd down.
We got some great fans. We're right behind the fan section, and they know we're here, and they kind of wave when they're going to sit down to make sure they're not in the way. And great cooperation here from the Hidden Valley faithful.
We're not in a booth, by the way. Yeah, we're right in the middle of the stands, so we do what we can with
it's great.
what we can, right? Mazama going to need to hold on to it here for a first down opportunity. And they'll need some yardage. They have not thrown tonight until now. Here goes back is Van Gastel. Throws out on the flat, and it's incomplete. Christopher Baldwin, the intended receiver, incomplete, 4th down. And the Vikings will likely have to punt it away here.
Yeah, there are not too many 4th and 25 plays in the running team's handbook.
First time the Vikings have attempted a pass all night long. Christopher Baldwin going to be standing at his own 18-yard line to kick. High snap, but he retrieves it well and gets a good booming kickoff.
Angled it out of bounds, though, unfortunately. That would have gone straight. It would have been about 15 yards further.
But Baldwin got him out of jail a little bit with the punt for Mazama. No return, and it'll be 1st and 10
it's up to the defense. 5 minutes to go.
Hidden Valley. Yep, 5 minutes until halftime. 14-7. The Mustangs trail the Vikings. Both teams have shown that they can score on a whim, though, tonight, so anything is possible.
Really, it's one of those don't blink kind of games.
Austin Klingler has been a good playmaker for Hidden Valley in this game. He'll come out of the shotgun in the quarterback position on 1st and 10 for Hidden Valley. 42-yard line. Sends a man in motion. High snap. Here comes the rush. He'll go up top. And it is complete for no gain. Ball was caught by Stone, but for no gain on the play. The Vikings read it well. 2nd down. Well, I will say he got 5 yards on the play. I was 5 yards behind it. Yeah, he was caught. They pushed him back, but they gave him forward momentum there. It's 2nd down and 5.
Well, Van Gastel read that right and put the hit on him.
2nd down, 5. Hidden Valley.
4:24 to go.
14-7 Mazama. Hidden Valley with Klingler in the shotgun. Drops back. Still hasn't been sacked tonight.
Ooh.
Throws. Incomplete. 3rd down.
He was lucky to get that one off. As a matter
of
fact, he had a Viking in his breadbasket when that ball was thrown.
Incomplete pass will stop the clock. 3rd down. For you Oregon Duck fans, no game tomorrow. The Ducks have a bye tomorrow. So it'll be the Ducks and the Huskies.
Both of the big dogs and the little duck
next
have the weekend off because it's the battle in Seattle a week from Saturday.
It'll be Saturday afternoon next week.
Let the whole world see what goes on out west.
KFLS and the Oregon Sports Network. That's next Saturday. No game tomorrow. 3rd down. Here's the snap. Klingler takes it. Going to go up to field himself. Cuts to the outside and going to be close, but I don't know if he got it.
No, he didn't.
Austin Klingler with the quarterback sweep. Fourth down and 1. Gain of just shy of the 1st down marker and coming right up to the line of scrimmage. Here comes Hidden Valley. They're going to try to pull Mazama off guard here and offside with a hard count. That's not going to work, so they're going to snap the ball. And I don't know.
Got it.
Got it, 1st down.
That was a great play. Mazama thought it was coming up the middle, and the quarterback kept it and ran around the corner.
Went to the outside. Austin Klingler, another playmaking opportunity for him.
He's having a heck of a game.
Keeps the possession of the football in Hidden Valley's favor here. 14-7, Vikings with the lead, but Hidden Valley. It'd be interesting when we get these halftime stats. I got to think Hidden Valley's going to roll up quite a few yards of offense in this game. Klingler going to roll to the near side, looking downfield, throws downfield.
Has a man.
Caught. And out of bounds. Devin Lobdell making the stop for Mazama, but only after the pass was complete. Is that correct?
Correct.
Second down.
Well, apparently not.
Oh, they're going to bring it back.
What are they? Interesting. I thought he made the completion, but apparently not.
Right there at the sideline, which was hard to see.
Well, I'm up here high enough. I thought for sure he had it, but we'll take it if you're a Mazama fan.
Second down and 10 at the 46-yard line. Here's a snap from center, and the counter play going to roll to the far side. Graham with the carry there, picking up a few yards. And it'll be third down and 10. We're down to 2:52 left until halftime.
Mazama needs to make a play.
Third down and about 7 for Hidden Valley. And coming off the field after making that play, Mauricio Mendez.
He's feeling it.
Hobbling off the field a little bit.
Yeah, he's sitting down, making sure it's Friday.
Wide out and a slot to the near side. Man in motion into the near side. High snap, but retrieved well, but not enough yardage on the handoff. Up the middle for Presley Noga. Actually, no, that was Talon Lua on the carry.
Easy for you to say.
No gain, only fourth down. Down to 1:55 left. Here in the first half of play, Mazama holding on to a 14-7 lead.
They're going to go for it.
Well, they got first down yardage on fourth last time. So let's see if they can contribute once again. Here is Klingler, goes up top, and he does it once again. Oh, we do have a holding call against Hidden Valley, though. It looks like Brashton Briarty was the one that made the catch. But a hold is going to negate the catch.
Well, that explains why Klingler had so much time.
And that'll bring it back. So instead of 4th and 7, it'll be 4th and at least 15. Depends on where the flag was thrown. But, yeah, they're going to bring it all the way back across the 50-yard line.
If you're part of the Mustang faithful, that one hurt. If you're a Mazama fan, Vikes are doing what they do best, putting the pressure on them, forcing the mistakes.
Looks like they're going to punt the football away now. Graham will be kicking from his own 35 for the Mustangs. And the Vikings with about 90 seconds, a little less than 90 seconds in the half, will get the football back, and we'll see what they can do with it, leading it 14-7. High snap, but Graham handles it, and what a booming high kick. Not very deep, but high and end over end.
And took a Mazama bounce when it hit the ground.
It did. A lot of hang time, but not very deep. And Mazama will have good field position at their own 36, 37-yard line. With 1 minute and 12 seconds remaining, make it 18.
Just enough time for one of those killer runs down the left side.
1:18 left in the half. Mazama 14 and Hidden Valley 7. Vikings have attempted just one pass tonight. That one fell incomplete. And they have been in that double tight end, full house backfield all night long. 1st and 10. Here's Baldwin, left-hand side. Christopher going to pound his way to about the 43, 44-yard line.
Yeah, should be second and a couple.
Good gain for Baldwin, who has been the workhorse here in this game. As mentioned, Tristan Leach out for the season with a torn ACL for the Vikings. Vikings very quick to the line of scrimmage on second down. They'll go to the left-hand side and not get anything there.
Well, they were hoping to catch Hidden Valley off guard with that quick realignment, but to no avail. Mustangs were ready.
Third down and about 2 for Mazama. We may have a timeout, and we do. So
38 seconds to go.
We'll take one with the score. Mazama 14 and Hidden Valley 7. Back after this 1-minute break.
Game day or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
Daily adventures this summer start at Pinnacle 365. Accelerate your day with morning motivation. Freshly ground, swiftly brewed. Add some extra crunch to your lunch with our mouth-watering crispy crunchy chicken. The perfect combination of crispy juicy chicken and irresistible flavors. Earn free rewards and save at least 16 cents a gallon with our Peak Rewards app. Get supercharged and add to your fuel savings when you purchase Core Water, Nestle ice cream, and Red Bull. This summer, let's meet at the Peak and save on our daily adventures.
You want diverse venues? We got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Christopher Baldwin is brought down for a loss on third down for Mazama.
15 seconds left, and Mazama doesn't look like they're in any big hurry to get up to the line.
It'll be fourth down for Mazama and 2. They're going to go for it here with the final play of the half. Going to keep it to the right-hand side. Here's Van Gastel trying to cut to the outside and get out of bounds, and he does, but the clock runs out. And
we got ourselves a football game here, my friend.
We are at halftime here at Hidden Valley High School, and it's still anybody's football game. No doubt about it. Score here at halftime, 14-7. The Mustangs of Hidden Valley trail the Mazama Vikings 14-7 here at halftime. We are going to cut away for another 1-minute break and come back with more on our halftime show. In fact, let's take a 2-minute commercial break, 2 minutes down the line, and we'll come back with more on KFLS and TableRockSports.net.
I ride the bus to get to work. My family and I just moved here, and my wife and kids use the car right now. Being able to ride the bus has been huge for us. All right, first day at the new job. Here we go.
I ride the bus because I don't really like to drive anymore. I can take it to the store without needing to ask for help. It also takes me to my kids' house.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Are very curious about your new family member.
Hello. We've built her so we could get a family plan.
Well, with U.S. Cellular, it's just $19.99 per line for 1, 2, or 3 lines.
Oh.
I guess we don't need a fourth line anymore.
This is awkward.
U.S. Cellular, built for us.
Visit U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou, Southern Oregon's exclusive authorized agent for U.S. Cellular, now serving Roseburg and Klamath Falls. See SOUScellular.com for details.
Halftime here at Hidden Valley High School, 14-7 is our score on the John L. Scott scoreboard from Table Rock Sports and KFLS 1450 AM, 102.5 FM. Randy Adams, David Gullickson here from Grants Pass, or just outside of Grants Pass in Murphy, and it is still anybody's football game.
It's a heck of a football game. We've seen, 3 runs over 60 yards. We've seen few penalties for both sides that have been costly. And now we got the band. What more could you ask for?
We do have a marching band. We haven't seen a marching band, I don't think, very much this year. I think the bigger the classification, the better chance you have to see a marching band. But so far this year, we've just every game we've done, we haven't seen one yet. So this is a nice break. 14-7 is our score at halftime. It was all Hidden Valley at the early part of the football game. Mazama took the opening kickoff and went downfield. We're held on a 4th and short. Hidden Valley came right back and scored on a 75-yard touchdown run by quarterback Austin Klingler. And the extra point was good to make it 7-0. Vikings made it 7-6 on a long Tyson Van Gastel run that made it 7-6. But the Vikings went for 2 and did not get that 2-point conversion. So at that point, Hidden Valley still held on to the 7-6 lead. And then later in the quarter, Christopher Baldwin runs it in from 73 yards or so for a touchdown for Mazama. Van Gastel adds a 2-point conversion, and it's 14-7. Mazama struggling a little bit in this game in a couple of different fronts.
And I don't know if it's so much Mazama struggling as the Mustangs have got a great game plan. We are pretty easy to read, and they're taking care of business. They really are.
They played. Austin Klingler has played a great game at quarterback. He's been hurried and pressured all night long, but he has made some great plays on the run. A couple of pass plays that have been pretty spectacular, really. And then running out of that.
He's done such a great job of keeping his cool. He does not get flustered. Is he? I don't think he's a senior. I think he's a
junior. Yeah. So he'll be back. They're a very young team. Hidden Valley is, and they've got some good things to look forward to. But it's 14-7. Mazama leading it at halftime. We don't have any stats just yet. We hope to have those for you here momentarily. But between now and then, let's go ahead and take another 2-minute break down the line and let our sponsors identify themselves. 14-7 Mazama, back in 2 minutes on KFLS and TableRockSports.net.
My name is Mason Mahaffey. I'm the Solar Pros Manager of Oregon, and I'm also a teacher and a coach here in the Rogue Valley. Have you looked into solar panels and it didn't make financial sense? I brought Solar Pros here to Oregon to make it more affordable for working class families to put solar on their home. Solar Pros is purposely beating our competitors' prices by thousands of dollars because we are that serious about saving you money. Solar Pros PNW provides the most comfortable, educational, and personal solar experience in Oregon. Visit our Facebook page at Solar Pros PNW to see all of our projects and all the families that we are helping save money.
Adventure Days at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course Ram trucks. Choose from our great inventory of new 23 Jeep Gladiator and Cherokee 4x4 models, or test drive a new 23 Ram 1500 4x4. Shop online today with our online process to calculate your own payment, whether it's a lease, finance, or cash payment. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Welcome back here to Grants Pass. Murphy, actually, Hidden Valley High School. 14-7 is our score. Mazama with the lead here at halftime. Still have no halftime stats to pass along, but we will hopefully have those for you as the time goes on. Update from the ball game in Klamath Falls. In the second quarter, it is Henley 42 and Klamath Union 0.
Oh, my goodness.
That is in the second period of play, so anticipate that one will go to the running clock in the second half, and that one will likely be over much earlier than this one will here tonight. This is a good football game.
This is a great football game.
The other very critical game, at least if you're looking at the playoff picture, is Ashland, who is 2-1 in conference play, playing at Marshfield tonight on the Oregon coast. North Bend at 5-1 has the league bye this week, so they are having a non-league contest. But North Bend having a pretty good year at 5-1, so you can anticipate that you'll see Henley, Mazama, Ashland, and probably North Bend, the 4 teams from the Big Sky Conference that will move on to play in postseason. How those teams will end up is anybody's guess still, and still plenty of football to play. Next week, it'll be Mazama at Klamath Union. Klamath Union at Mazama. Be a Thursday night game. Canal Bowl number 46. We'll have the game at 7 o'clock on Thursday night, the 12th day of October. Earlier than scheduled, but I guess the part of the reasoning from what I hear is that it's the big eclipse coming next week, and they got to move everything around that.
Don't get me started.
For 4 minutes, we're going to be dark, but we're moving everything else.
That's all good.
Because of the eclipse, for goodness sakes. And that'll be fun to see how and if it really does pan out the way they say it will, how many people will be in the Klamath.
Oh, the estimates just keep getting larger and larger.
Yeah, and who knows? Who knows? But we apparently are one of the few places in the entire universe that you can see this so clearly. Is that correct?
I must admit I've been paying as little attention to it as possible.
Well, and that's next week, and then the 20th of October. It's 2 weeks from tonight. The big matchup everybody's looking forward to, at least around town, is Mazama and Henley in the South Side Series. Henley ranked number 1 this year for good reason.
That's going to get a lot of attention statewide.
Yeah.
Oregon Live has been talking about Henley. There'll be a lot of eyes on that game, and they should be watching it at Table Rock Sports and listening to it on Wynn Broadcasting.
Absolutely. That's why we're here. And we do want to thank all that log on to Table Rock Sports and our YouTube subscribers as well at Table Rock. You know, without your subscriptions, I think we've hit over 2,900 people now.
That's awesome.
And that just shows that we keep growing and growing. But not just Mazama broadcast on Table Rock, but you've got Ashland this year. You've got Crater broadcast, North Medford, South Medford. Plenty of school, Cascade Christian, St. Mary's.
If it's happening in Southern Oregon, it's right there on Table Rock Sports for sure.
Plenty of schools to cover and to follow at TableRockSports.net every Friday night for football. And, of course, those that don't know, Table Rock also does a ton of other sports like volleyball and boys and girls soccer.
Didn't we do a volleyball? Was it last year or the year before we did it? I'd never done a volleyball game before.
And then we did some basketball a few years ago, too. That was fun. We may end up doing some more of that this year as well. 14-7 is our score. Mazama with the lead at the break. We'll take another 2-minute break and come back with more here from Grants Pass after this on KFLS and TableRockSports.net.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Come enjoy the patio weather and a brand new menu at Tap Rock Northwest Grill, where friends and family gather and memories are made. Come visit us today or visit our website.
Thanks for the ride. I'll see you after the game.
Hey,
Dear Katie, I've been your #1 fan since I watched your first game all those years ago, and I still love watching you play. But I wanted to see you win so badly that my competitive nature got the best of me. I lost track of what's important. I thought I was supporting you, but I was really just embarrassing you. I'm not your coach, and I'm not an official. I forgot my role. I'm your parent, and you deserve better. From here on, I promise to keep my emotions under control. I'll cheer for you and all the other players, no matter the score, no matter the outcome. Thank you for sharing with me how I can do a better job of supporting you, your team, your coaches, and the sports you love. Still your #1 fan, Love, Dad.
I know as we get back to our halftime show, 14-7, Mazama with the lead at halftime. I know that I have to say I'm remiss a little bit to look at the weather the way it was today. You and I left Klamath. It was so beautiful, 80 degrees. Got over into the Rogue Valley about 4 o'clock in Medford. It was 92 there. And 85 when we pulled into Grants Pass. But as soon as that sun went down, boy, did it chill down.
It's not too bad, though.
No.
You know, you got to love this time of year. We don't get a whole lot of autumn in our neck of the woods. And this is as good as it gets. But autumn turns into winter here in a couple of weeks.
It does, and it'll turn pretty quickly as well. I know that Matt Hoffman from Stormwatch 12 tells us that the weather will be changing midweek next week. Get into a rainy period. And he said, enjoy this warm weather because we may not see highs in the 80s again in Southern Oregon until March of next year.
Well, that leads into it, that weather might be a factor in this Henley-Mazama showdown that
That's
we keep
true.
yakking about.
But the good thing is, at least this year, they're playing at Mazama, which has the artificial surface. Henley now in the Big Sky Conference, there are 7 teams in that conference. Henley is the only one now without artificial surface. Klamath Union has it, so does Mazama. Ashland's got it. Hidden Valley here as well. Marshfield, North Bend, they all have it. But so if it were to be played at Henley, and you and I have been out there when it's poured down rain, and it's been a mud bowl out there.
Been to my share of rainy Henley games over the years.
We are fortunate that we have that game at home. That's going to be nice.
And that we have a press box.
Yes.
It's still got the magic pole in front of me, but at least we're sitting inside with a heater, not up on the hoist in the wind and the rain.
Hey, that isn't to say that we're not appreciative of Harry Mock giving us that big
Absolutely
boom lift
not.
From the Power Pack Rental and Sales. No, we certainly are, but would we rather be inside and not getting rained on and having to try to balance on top of a 50-foot pole?
As a former Seattle resident, where I spent my formative years, if you don't like the rain, you're in the wrong place.
In the wrong spot.
But it's all these electrical conveniences that we bring with us that really don't like to get wet.
Well, it's crazy, and I've been doing ball games long enough. I remember these new lights that you see now. They brighten up the field like crazy, like the ones here. These are very bright lights. 30 years ago, 40 years ago, it was kind of dimly lit. It was just a whole different atmosphere.
And now they're moving on from this style. This is an old school metal halide kind of light.
Right.
And some of the newer fields that we've gone to with the big
LEDs.
booster bucks have gone to the LEDs with all the programmable colors that make you think you're in a professional stadium. It's pretty impressive.
That's what Estacada had when we were up
there.
there.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Last year, that was a fun trip. Yep, Mazama's coming in today's ball game. David, ranked number 4 in the state. Henley is ranked number 1,
and deservedly so.
They are ranked at the top of the heap. And then, of course, Scappoose is right there, along with Marist of Eugene. That's the only team that's beaten Mazama this year, and they beat them by 3 points. And then Mazama at 4, and there's a lot of good teams in that Class 4A classification that are making waves.
Well, that Marist game, it's a shame we lost, but I coined a phrase a few years ago after being to a Husky game in Eugene that we lost in overtime, and it was the best football game I ever lost. And that Marist-Mazama game was exactly like that. It was a great football game. It's a shame we came out on the losing end, but it was one of the best Mazama games I've ever seen that I lost.
Yep, 32-29, and it was right down to the end, and always well-coached Marist and a great football program. Vic Lease and the Vikings have returned to the field. Mazama will have to kick it off to get started here in the second half. We're going to take our final 2-minute break and get ready for second half action right here on KFLS and TableRockSports.net after this 2-minute break.
Perfect.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Any time is a good time to plan your funeral, except at the time of the funeral. At Conger Morris, we know that there are so many advantages to planning ahead. It eases the burden on our families at their worst time. Pre-planning also alleviates their stress, knowing the funeral costs are already taken care of. And it allows your service to be more meaningful, with all of your wishes being taken care of. Call us today for personalized assistance in creating your own plan. Conger Morris, we'll always be there.
Want diverse venues? We got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Okay, you know how people complain about how Dutch Bros workers are like too nice, too hyper, compliment you too much, whatever? Maybe you're not nice enough. Maybe you need to get a little Dutch Bros in you.
Discover the West Coast destination for those seeking more. More sunny days, more athletic facilities, more outdoor adventures, more to do during downtime. Medford is your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Welcome back as we get settled in for a second half action. 14-7 Mazama. At the break, going to the third period of play now. And Hidden Valley will get the football to start the second half when play resumes. Once again, a reminder, next Thursday night, it will be Canal Bowl football. Not Friday, but Thursday. Game at Mazama High School. Klamath Union at Mazama.
Maybe this year, instead of calling it the Canal Bowl, we can call it the Eclipse Bowl.
There you go.
I should have gotten rights to that before I
they moved
put it out on the air.
They moved it because of the eclipse.
Well, the first thing, when that first showed up on the schedule a few weeks ago, I was told that was a referee thing.
As was I.
And now it's matriculated, to use your word,
yes,
into an eclipse thing. So whatever kind of thing it is, we're doing a little Thursday night action.
So it'll be a day earlier than normal, but gives the team an opportunity, a rare Friday night opportunity, maybe to go scout, and they'll be able to see Henley play.
You know the coaches will be watching what's going on, for sure.
Absolutely they will. And that'll be a good opportunity to do so. Next Thursday, you'll hear the game and watch the game as well here on Table Rock Sports, hear it on KFLS, but we hope to see you at Viking Field on Thursday night. And then again at Viking Field the week after. We're home the next 2 weeks. Viking Field on the 20th, it'll be Mazama and Henley in the South Side Series. Mazama wraps up the regular season the last week of October, last Friday in October, at Marshfield in Coos Bay.
Road trip.
Long road trip.
Road trip.
That's the one that's 5 hours one way. Or 4.5 anyway.
It's a good thing my wife's got some really nice cars that she lets us drive.
We appreciate that, Renee. Thank you. Otherwise,
shout out to my radio sweetheart. Thanks for your ride, Renee.
It got us here.
Amen.
All right, Hidden Valley going to receive it, move it from our right to our left as we get started here in period number 3. If you're listening on radio, thank you, on the FM at 102.5, AM 1450. And if you're watching, it's TableRockSports.net on YouTube. Or just go to the TableRockSports.net main page, and you'll be able to access it there. Along with many other games that are going on around Southern Oregon and Northern California on this Friday night. Jonathan Leighton will be kicking for Mazama. as we get set, and here we go. The second half is underway, and it is right at the corner. Did it go out of bounds?
It hit the pylon.
So it'll be 1st and 10 at the 20. Leighton, a soccer player on the Mazama soccer boys team. They recruited him to do some kicking for the Vikes on Friday nights, and boy, he booted one into the end zone there.
Well, you know, if we had...
Oh, it did not go into the end zone.
No,
it did. Yeah,
it did, but it didn't. It hit the pylon on the field side. It did not go into the end zone.
Well, it didn't move to the 35. That was my point. It was still at the 20.
No, I'm just saying that
Hidden
Valley got a break.
1st and 10. And here is Austin Klingler with a lone setback to his left. High snap. Klingler has to jump up and get it. Got himself a blocker, but no, he doesn't. He can't get around. And the Vikings read it well. It'll be 2nd down. Brody Van Gastel on the tackle for Mazama, the younger brother of Tyson.
And Brody came at him in 5th gear, man. He was rolling.
Be 2nd down, loss of 3. 2nd down and 13. Mazama holding on to a 7-point lead, 14-7. Against a team that's only 1-4 this year, 1-2 in the Big Sky Conference. Little quick bubble screen on 2nd down. Quick out, complete, near sideline and out of bounds. Nope, did not get out of bounds. Gain of a couple yards on the play to Mercado. It'll be 3rd down. No more than that. About 5 yards is what they say.
Yeah, he got a nice spot.
Didn't think he got that far forward, 3rd down. But you start to get near that sideline.
I had a pretty good view of that. We'll just leave it as a nice spot.
3rd down and 5 at the 25-yard line. Trips to one side, now a man in motion to the far side, and here comes the sweep, and that's going to be read well by the Viking defense.
Well, Mazama makes a statement coming into the second half.
Coming up a little bit inspired with 3 good defensive plays, forcing Graham and the Mustangs to punt formation. Graham's going to be standing at his own 8-yard line to kick this one away. And the Vikings await the punt. Whistles.
Movement somewhere.
Flags fly. Somebody jumped right at the snap of the football.
Encroachment.
5-yard penalty against Mazama. We'll do it again. That's got to be driving Coach Vic Lease crazy over on the sideline.
You can smell the smoke coming out of his ears from here.
Try it again. Graham will get the punt a little further up now, standing near the 15. Good snap. No rush. High
straight
kick.
up in the air, but no distance.
And
that one took a bounce.
That took a great bounce for him, didn't it? Hit at the 50-yard line all the way down to the 35-yard line.
The last 2 of those bounced the other way. He got one to go the Mustangs' way this time.
End-over-end kick with great hang time, and it got 20 yards on the bounce. 1st and 10, 35 for Mazama, their own 35-yard line. They lead at 14-7 early here in period number 3. Tyson Van Gastel with 1 pass attempt in the game. Did not complete it. Bring his team up to the line of scrimmage here. And in the usual full house backfield, 3 yards in a cloud of dust formation.
He gets the play, and off we go.
Van Gastel straight forward with the football. And quite a few yards on the play, about 3, maybe 4. 2nd down. Last score we had from Klamath Falls was Henley 42 and Klamath Union 0. We think that was still a second quarter score.
It was at the time we got that.
Second down for Mazama and 6. Second down and 6. Got a young man standing right there in our viewpoint. And it'll be third down and 7. Make it third down and 4, gain of 3.
Well, the Mustang Faithful lets everybody know that it's third down, and Mazama, we'll see how they react.
Ball is at the 41-yard line. Their own 41, Mazama. Snap from center comes to Van Gastel to Bodie Norlock. The ball goes. The fullback, he'll power his way to the 45-yard line. Not enough for the first down, but a yard shy.
Boy.
Just about a yard shy.
They're giving it to him.
Oh, they do, giving him a first down. Good spot. First down, Mazama.
I thought they'd measure. I knew it was close, but I really thought they'd measure.
Ball is spotted at the 45-yard line. New set of downs for Mazama. And movement. Looks like Hidden Valley jumped across 5 yards.
Well, the field announcer made the call.
Somebody got excited. First and 5 right in midfield now. First and 5 at the 50.
I love this stuff.
Mazama 14, Hidden Valley 7, third quarter.
7:25 to go.
Van Gastel will come up to the line of scrimmage. Double tight end formation. And here's a handoff to Bodie Norlock again. He'll get a couple. And it'll be third down and short.
That was number 22, Eric Combs. Eric Combs' mom is sitting right here in front of us.
Wearing his away jersey.
You betcha.
Wearing number 22. Third down, make that second down. And 1. They got the 5 yards on the penalty on first down, so it'll be second and 1. Vikings have not had a long sustained drive in this game. Both of their scores came very quickly.
Instant scores. Just add touchdown.
But this game's still very much in reach of any team. 14-7 Mazama. Van Gastel looking over his line. Now comes up to the line of scrimmage. Going to pitch out to Baldwin, who's going to cut to the outside. There he goes. 30, 20, 25 out of bounds. At the 20-yard line, far sideline. Christopher Baldwin with a long run there for the Vikings.
Almost thought we were going to see another touchdown.
Went out of bounds officially at the 25-yard line. So it'll be first and 10 at the 25 of Hidden Valley for Mazama. With 6 minutes and 10 seconds left, third period. Mazama 14 and Hidden Valley 7. Vikings 4-1 coming into the game, 2-0 in the Big Sky Conference. Van Gastel comes to the line of scrimmage. Big straightforward plunge. Has Bodie Norlock with good gain.
He's having a great game.
Vikings not running between the tackles, going right at the guards.
Yeah,
last few times.
He just holds the points of that ball, puts down his shoulders, and rotates.
A great gain for him. Second down and 3. Vikings trailed 7-0 in this game, actually trailed as well 7-6 after a 2-point conversion went awry. Finally took the lead in the second quarter, tried to add on to that, get some insurance here as Van Gastel brings his team up to the line of scrimmage. He'll keep it on the ground once again and pick up some yardage.
I think he might have a first down.
And it's a first down, Mazama, near the red zone line. This is really the first long, sustained drive the Vikings have had all night long.
Correct.
And it comes in the third quarter. Hidden Valley has come to play here tonight. 14-7, Mazama with the lead. Vikings knocking on the door. Inside the red zone at the 15. Go inside. And a couple more yards. Did not see who got that ball.
I did not either.
Looked like Ryan Hayden threw the good block to get some extra yardage from the tight end position, though. Hayden doing yeoman's work down there. Gain of 4. Second down and 6.
4 minutes remaining.
Van Gastel going to go straight forward with it here. Keeps going, and he's got himself close to a first down. Tyson Van Gastel. Boy, when you got those big guys working in front, it's hard to stop. It'll be third down and about 2 for Mazama. And we do have a timeout. We'll take one as well. Vikings lead by 7. Third period. We'll be back after this 1-minute break on Table Rock Sports and KFLS.
What do you do when a loved one has been wrongfully injured or killed? It's simple. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. LetUsFightForYou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Pick it up. Let's go. Come on. Defense. Defense. What am I teaching you at home? Has this kid played before? Shoot it. Oh. Ah. Come on, ref. Open your eyes. Can't you see out there? So, which one's your kid?
The referee.
You can be a parent, athlete, coach, or an official, but you can only be one. Know your role.
So what do you do when you can't work because you were injured on the job? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. LetUsFightForYou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Throws intercepted. And that's going to be a pick 6. Nobody near Mark Carpenter.
Welcome back here to Hidden Valley. Mazama's got it third down, and Christopher Baldwin.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Mazama. Mazama scores to make it 20-7. Baldwin off of left tackle.
You know, Baldwin gets the credit for that, but it's the whole offensive line. It's just like you were saying earlier. When you got those big guys powering, it's a moot point as whether you're going to go there or not. It's just how far.
Absolutely. Viking going to go for 2 here.
Turns the corner
and
gets it in.
Christopher Baldwin for 2 more. Extra point conversion is good. The Vikings now have a 15-point lead. 22-7. Mazama with a lead over Hidden Valley. Back with more after this 1-minute break on KFLS and TableRockSports.net.
It's game day or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
Daily adventures this summer start at Pinnacle 365. Accelerate your day with morning motivation. Freshly ground, swiftly brewed. Add some extra crunch to your lunch with our mouth-watering crispy crunchy chicken. The perfect combination of crispy juicy chicken and irresistible flavors. Earn free rewards and save at least 16 cents a gallon with our Peak Rewards app. Get supercharged and add to your fuel savings when you purchase Core Water, Nestle Ice Cream, and Red Bull. This summer, let's meet at the Peak and save on our daily adventures.
You want diverse venues? We got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
3 minutes and 17 seconds left in the third quarter, 22-7. Mazama with the lead. Leightonen's kick fielded at the 7-yard line. Returned up to the 10, to the 15, near side of the field, 20, 25, 30, 32, and down.
Nice return.
Good return for Hidden Valley.
There was a seam up the left side, but as soon as he got to it, the Mazama defense closed in on him. But that was a good return.
Leightonen once again with a good deep kick for the Vikings. Did not go into the end zone this time, but was returnable. 1st and 10 at the 32. Their own 32 for Hidden Valley, who now trail by 15, 22-7. See what the Mustangs can do with this possession here on 1st and 10. Klingler with a lone setback right behind him in this formation. He'll hand the ball up to him, and a couple of yards, hard-fought yards.
Yeah, and he extended it out there to pick up another yard, and he almost got that ball swatted out of his hand.
Picks up 3 yards, 2nd down. Zachary Humphreys on the carry. 2nd down and 7. Slot and a wide out to the far side of the line of scrimmage. High snap. Back to throw. Out of pressure is Klingler. He hits a man out there. Fumble! And the ball comes right back to a Hidden Valley Mustang. And now it's whistled dead. Now a penalty flag.
Be interesting to see what's going on here.
Confusion and consternation.
I love our field announcer tonight, man.
Well, the flag came right at the end of the play. And it was right when Mazama was about ready to try to fall on the football. I'm not really sure what happened here.
I wonder what it was. Personal foul, perhaps?
Yep.
15 yards. Ouch.
Moves it all the way back to the 20-yard line.
Confusion and consternation.
Consternation?
I won't. No, not constipation. I got to be quiet.
That's why you and I need to enunciate better, you see. Somebody listening just casually might have
send those cards and letters, Kara.
Yeah. Back to throw, Klingler on 2nd down. Now he comes out of the pocket. He's going to run it, and Mazama's going to bring him down. Open field tackle brings him down. Klingler is evasive, but not that time.
No, and he had a long ways to go, too. Brings up 4th and 21.
And we do have a player down. Is that Klingler?
Oh, I hope not.
He was the one that carried the ball. And an eerie quiet.
He took his helmet off.
Yeah, he's being tended to by the trainer there at Hidden Valley. We've got 2 minutes and 1 second left, third quarter. That is Klingler down on the field for Hidden Valley.
He's been playing a heck of a game.
Well, and it was tough. But he was hit hard as he was brought down.
And not a malicious hit. Just
No.
a nice
No,
football hit.
it's a football hit.
You know, back in the day, being in high school, I never had any desire to play football. I love to watch football. I love to watch the pro game. I love to watch the college game. I love these high school games. But there's never anything in me that wanted to get out there and do what these men do.
Klingler's going to be assisted off the field. Yeah,
his left ankle is not liking him right now.
Ankle or knee?
I hope it's just a minor sprain or something.
Yeah, he's played such a heck of a game, too. It's been fun to watch.
Oh, he's had a stellar evening.
So we're going to have some new blood playing quarterback here for Hidden Valley. Tell you who that is here in a second.
Well, I thought I saw number 4 come out. Is that Zach Humphrey? I couldn't quite see the number.
I think they're going to go into punt formation here. So we'll have to wait until they get the ball next time, but that could be Humphrey. As Graham's going to be kicking. Good snap. High kick, but not very deep again. This one again takes a Hidden Valley bounce, though, near midfield, and will continue to roll.
All the way down to the 36-yard line.
That's pretty good. Pretty good yardage with no return. Mazama gets the football. Inside 2 minutes, third period, Mazama leading it 22-7. But if you're Hidden Valley, you kind of got a lump in your throat about Austin Klingler. Here's a guy
that's no good.
You're going to need him in your lineup. But looking down on the sidelines, is that Austin standing there at the sidelines?
Yes.
So he's standing on his own 2 feet, and he may be able to come back in the game. Who knows? Minute 41 left, third quarter. Mazama with the football, 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Actually, he's sitting on the bench. They're working on his.
Yeah.
Looks like they're working on his ankle.
Vikings keep it on the ground. First
Okay,
down,
here we
big
go.
run. Kai Hunt. Look at him go down the side, down the middle of the field. Hunt going to run it into the end zone.
Off his back.
Touchdown, Mazama, 63-yard run.
Now that was a big-time play. He had a defender right on him. It was just coming up over his right shoulder, and he just flicked him off and continued to just head south for the touchdown.
28-7, Kai Hunt, I think. Going 63 yards untouched. Into the end zone for the score to make it 28-7 Mazama. And your PAT is pending here for Mazama.
Huge runs by the Mazama offense. Huge.
They will again go for 2. Go to the outside.
Conversion is good.
2 more for Christopher Baldwin into the end zone for 2 points. Mazama has opened up a 30-7 lead over Hidden Valley, and will return here to Murphy after this 1-minute break on KFLS and TableRockSports.net.
I ride the bus to get to work. My family and I just moved here, and my wife and kids use the car right now. Being able to ride the bus has been huge for us. All right, first day at the new job. Here we go.
I ride the bus because I don't really like to drive anymore. I can take it to the store without needing to ask for help. It also takes me to my kids' house.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
30-7, Mazama with a 23-point lead as Leighton's kick is high, deep, and fielded at the 7. Going to be returned to the 10, upfield to the 15, the 20, 25, 30, 35-yard line, and still on his feet to the 37.
That was an unstoppable action.
Good return. Let's see who we have coming in to play quarterback. At number 19.
18?
18, perhaps. Well, Braxton Briarty's been in the game, but he may be the new quarterback.
Well, we'll soon find out.
No, look at this. Is this is still Klingler, number 2? Is that correct?
No, he's sitting on the bench. They're taping up his ankle.
All right. New quarterback. Hidden Valley's going to run straight up the middle. They're going to go for 6. Straight up the middle, touchdown. A big hole. Somebody missed an assignment on the Mazama side.
I think there was some confusion about who was supposed to be in for the Vikings in the first place.
And it's 30-13. Briarty going all the way into the end zone for a score. 62 yards.
What's that, 5 touchdowns over 60 yards?
Crazy.
For both teams, that's incredible.
Graham to attempt the extra point. And there was some speed on that run. I mean, he got into the secondary quickly.
He turned it on.
$30-13 now. With the extra point pending, snap down. No, they're going to go for 2. Dropped it. Thought that might be a fake, but it wasn't. It was not done purposely. 30-13, Mazama leading by 17.
Braxton Briarty was in for quarterback.
We're going to come back after this 1-minute break on KFLS and TableRockSports.net.
They're very curious about your new family member.
Hello. We've built her so we could get a family plan.
Well, with U.S. Cellular, it's just $19.99 per line for 1, 2, or 3 lines.
Oh.
I guess we don't need a 4th line anymore.
This is awkward.
U.S. Cellular, built for us.
Visit U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou, Southern Oregon's exclusive authorized agent for U.S. Cellular, now serving Roseburg and Klamath Falls. See SOUScellular.com for details.
Welcome back here to Murphy, 30-13. Hidden Valley scores on the first play from scrimmage after a Mazama score. Still have 1:05 left in the third quarter.
The rate we're going, it's time for 2 more touchdowns.
Rate we're going, we may have to call Best Western. Make a reservation or 2.
Not for me.
Nope. Going to have to come back. Look at that, an onside kick attempt.
And I think Mazama recovered.
Mazama's got it. You got nothing to lose if you're Hidden Valley, right? You're down by 17. You catch them off guard a little bit.
Yeah, no, that was a great call.
Mazama's got it 1st and 10 at midfield. They fell on it right there at the midfield stripe.
Got to give Mazama credit, even though that was not anticipated. They were ready. It's a well-disciplined team. And there's a yellow flag, and it's against Hidden Valley.
It might be the fact that the ball did not go 10 yards. I don't know that to be a fact. The ball has to go 10 yards before there's contact. It is against Hidden Valley. And declined. Penalty declined. So Mazama will say, we'll take the football where it is. First and 10 at the midfield stripe, or close to it.
As close as you get.
With 1 minute and 1 second left, third quarter, 30-13. Mazama with the lead. Tyson Van Gastel will pitch to the far side to Baldwin.
Nowhere to go.
Christopher nowhere this time. It will be second down. Going to lose a couple yards. 3, actually. Closer to 4 from where they spot it. Good 3 yards anyway. Second down and 13, back to the 47-yard line. And I'm not sure who called timeout, but somebody did. We'll take one as well. 30-13 is our score. Mazama leads by 17. We're back in a minute.
My name's Mason Mahaffey. I'm the Solar Pros Manager of Oregon, and I'm also a teacher and a coach here in the Rogue Valley. Have you looked into solar panels and it didn't make financial sense? I brought Solar Pros here to Oregon to make it more affordable for working class families to put solar on their home. Solar Pros is purposely beating our competitors' prices by thousands of dollars because we are that serious about saving you money. Solar Pros PNW provides the most comfortable, educational, and personal solar experience in Oregon. Visit our Facebook page at Solar Pros PNW to see all of our projects and all the families that we are helping save.
Yeah, let's let all the kids hang around right where the radio guys are.
Yeah, they're not bothering the parents. That's all that matters. Here we go.
Second down and 13 for Mazama. Keep the ball on the ground.
Not much, if anything.
And Christopher Baldwin again going to be hit for a loss. It will be third down. Third down. No gain. 3rd and 13. Mazama will have to snap it one more time before the end of the third period.
Well, I think that's the last play of the third quarter.
No, they got to run one before they huddled up before 30 seconds. They're going to have to make one more snap here. But you're right. This will be the last one. And here it is. They'll come to the near side with it and go nowhere. Fourth quarter coming your way with the score. Mazama 30, Hidden Valley 13. We're back after this 1-minute break.
Jeep Adventure Days at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course Ram trucks. Choose from our great inventory of new 23 Jeep Gladiator and Cherokee 4x4 models, or test drive a new 23 Ram 1500 4x4. Shop online today with our online process to calculate your own payment, whether it's a lease, finance, or cash payment. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Well, I have a feeling we had a power outage here of some sort. Mazama leads Hidden Valley. There's no teams on the scoreboard here.
Well, it's 30-13, 11:51, and what we missed was the kickoff from Mazama. Bounced twice, hit the receiver, bounced off his chest. Mazama recovered the ball, and there's still a discussion right now on the field, so you haven't missed that much. And I think I did see a bunch of gerbils run across the ground. Maybe we did have a power outage. Get it? Squirrels?
Squirrels?
Cage.
That could be.
Yeah.
Well, for those that are watching the game on video.
Well, the bottom line, it's Mazama first down from about the 28-yard line.
We do have camera back, and it looks like we have audio back. But the two teams on the scoreboard don't show up. So you'll know that Mazama's got the 30-13 lead.
You've been here long enough. You know it's Mazama. You know it's
exactly.
He might have rumbled ahead just enough for a first down.
Mazama trying to put this one away. 1st and 10, Mazama. With 11:14 left in the football game. 11:38 left in the football game. Timeout called by the Mustangs. We'll take one as well with our score. Mazama 30 and Hidden Valley 13 back in 1 minute.
Thanks for the ride. I'll see you after the game.
Hey,
Dear Katie, I've been your #1 fan since I watched your first game all those years ago, and I still love watching you play. But I wanted to see you win so badly that my competitive nature got the best of me. I lost track of what's important. I thought I was supporting you, but I was really just embarrassing you. I'm not your coach, and I'm not an official. I forgot my role. I'm your parent, and you deserve better. From here on, I promise to keep my emotions under control. I'll cheer for you and all the other players, no matter the score, no matter the outcome. Thank you for sharing with me how I can do a better job of supporting you, your team, your coaches, and the sports you love. Still your #1 fan. Love, Dad.
Got down to the 5.
Bodie Norlock on the carry for Mazama pounds his way to about the 6-yard line. Mazama leading by 17. Far from a running clock in this game still, though.
Absolutely.
Even though Mazama's clearly in control, it took him a while to get warmed up here tonight. 1st and goal at the 5 for the Vikings. They'll run to the right-hand side. Big cloud of dust.
Rubber chunks.
Rubber chunks. Down inside to about the 2. And it'll be 2nd down. And for a while, it was 14-7 at halftime. It was still anybody's football game. But the Vikings have played a little bit better here in the second half overall.
And they caught a break on that kickoff fumble that is resulting in this 2nd and goal from the 2.
Vikes keep it on the ground. I don't think they're going to get it here.
No.
It will be 3rd down. 3rd and goal for Mazama, about the 4-yard line. They're going to lose a couple yards on that play. Third and goal for the Vikings. Looking to improve their record of 5-1
Austin
overall.
Klingler for Hidden Valley is still sitting on the bench. They taped him up. He's got a sock and his shoe back on, but I don't think we're going to see him.
This game's going to be out of hand if Mazama scores here, and they do. They get into the end zone, touchdown. To make it 36-13. And the Vikes will
go for two?
I don't know. This much of a lead, I think they may give their kicker a chance to poke one through, but I'm not always right, David, and I don't think I'm going to be right here either. Nope, they're going to go for two. Thanks for calling that for me.
Well, when you have a 50-50 chance of being wrong, you can sometimes be right. I think they can push it back.
Norlock does not get in. 36-13. Vikings.
9:41 left in tonight's game.
We'll come back after this 1-minute break on KFLS and TableRockSports.net. Well, we must have had a power glitch of some sort as everything has gone away from me here, but we're at least streaming and have the video and we have the audio, so we're going to keep it here. 36-13 Mazama.
9:41 to go. Mustangs bringing in a new quarterback after the...
And I believe that was a young man that came in, played a couple of downs during the last series. Braxton Briarty.
Well, we'll soon find out.
Vikings going to be kicking from left to right here with a 23-point lead here in the fourth quarter. And Jonathan Leighton approaches the football. Good kick.
What a kick.
And it's going to be returned. 15, 20, 22-yard line.
He did a good job of fielding that again, a little bit of a fumble. Another flag.
Little problem. And these flags are starting to affect both teams here a little bit.
Shenanigans
another
I love
one.
this guy. I'm going to shake his hand when this game is over. He's the best.
36-13.
Personal
Mazama.
foul, Mustangs.
Yeah.
Ouch.
That hurts on the return because instead of having fairly decent field position, they're going to be pushed back some. And with Briarty in there now as their number 2 quarterback with Klingler out, the pressure's already on the Mustangs here.
Well, the Mustangs get the start from their own 11.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line. Their own 11 for Hidden Valley.
That's going to take that Mustang first down. Back to their own 11-yard line.
We'll see what Braxton Briarty does now with his squad in for Austin Klingler, who's, as David has mentioned, is over on the bench with an ankle injury. Here's the snap and whistles again. Timeout will keep it here. As yours truly has. Yours truly is not going to try to diagnose what's going on with the computer here. I'm just going to leave it as is.
That's okay. We can tell them the score.
36-13.
Very good. You
and
took the
I
cue
can't
well.
play the commercials either now. So
oh, really?
Yeah, it's something has happened during our. I think we lost the connection, the power just long enough that it gave us a little glitch. 36-13 is our score. Mazama leading it. We want to remind you that next Friday night we are off. It's Thursday night football.
Thursday night football?
That's next Thursday.
And you don't even need a subscription to Prime to watch it.
Mazama and Klamath Union. That will be at Mazama High School, Viking Field. 7 o'clock is kickoff time. And, of course, because of the eclipse, is what we're told, they've moved everything up. So everybody can enjoy the eclipse on Friday, apparently. So the game is on Thursday night next week for Mazama. The Canal Bowl 46, Klamath Union and Mazama. Briarty, the quarterback, handed up.
Goes
straight
nowhere.
airward.
Maybe 2.
Forward and a couple of yards.
Viking defense was ready for that.
Iowa on the carry, but he didn't get much. Picked up about 3, maybe.
Yeah, they gave him 3. It's 2nd and 7.
And we'll continue to see the clock tick here for the Mustangs, who are down by 23, 36-13. They made a game of it in the first half, though. Briarty swing the ball out, ball complete, and down the sideline, still on his feet, 35-40, 45 midfield, down the sideline he goes, and he's brought down and out of bounds.
Van Gassel ran him down, saved the touchdown. Don't blink in this game.
A big first down and then some for Hidden Valley. A long pass play downfield.
Awesome run.
And all of a sudden, was it a run or a pass?
It was a pass.
It was a pass, but a run
he
after
ran
the
with the
yards
football,
after the catch. Yeah, 1st and 10 for Hidden Valley. Boy, what a great opportunity to put some points on the board, and this is with Briarty and a quarterback. New set of downs. They hand it off, and we've got a penalty flag down, it looks like.
That should be a hold.
Once again, the running back out of the backfield there is Talon Liua. On the handoff from Briarty. Penalty will, lost yardage, will move the ball back.
Penalty must be non-existent.
2nd down. I thought there was a flag down there. Liua with another carry. This one straight up the middle this time. Tried to get it back to the original line of scrimmage for the Hidden Valley Mustangs.
Still got a long ways to go.
Yep. Be 3rd down.
Mustangs need to get down to the 5 to get a first down.
Third down, 16.
Going for it.
Up top. Throws. Ball caught. Did he catch it at the goal line?
I don't think they're... Let's see.
Not a touchdown, but did he get enough for the first down?
They didn't get the first down.
Briarty.
4th and 2. He had one official indicating a catch and one official waving it off.
So. And it looked like it was trapped on the field, but maybe not. They're going to give it to him, I think. Timeout. We'll try to take a break here to see if this will work. 36-13 Mazama. We're back after this.
Thanks for the ride. I'll see you after the game.
Hey, Dear Katie, I've been your #1 fan since I watched your first game all those years ago, and I still love watching you play. But I wanted to see you win so badly that my competitive nature got the best of me. I lost track of what's important. I thought I was supporting you, but I was really just embarrassing you. I'm not your coach and I'm not an official. I forgot my role. I'm your parent and you deserve better. From here on, I promise to keep my emotions under control. I'll cheer for you and all the other players, no matter the score, no matter the outcome. Thank you for sharing with me how I can do a better job of supporting you, your team, your coaches, and the sports you love. Still your #1 fan. Love, Dad.
(36-13), Mazama with the lead. Hidden Valley
going for it on 4th down.
Fourth and short.
6 yards for a score.
Slant pattern, end zone, touchdown, Hidden Valley.
And that was just a great play on behalf of the Mustangs. Van Gaskell was all over him, and the ball was perfectly thrown.
Briarty, the second-team quarterback, with the touchdown pass and a slant pattern across the middle to make it 36-19. And Hidden Valley hanging around here.
Second-string quarterback is playing like he's been there all year long. That was a lot of poise in the pocket.
He completed 3 passes in that drive that were critical to keep the drive alive, including a 4th down and 2, and he ended up being a touchdown instead of getting the 2 yards for the first down. Mustangs going to go for 2. Going to float it up again. Out of bounds as he caught it, right?
Well, that could have been pass interference on Van Gaskell, but we'll call it an incomplete pass and a break for the Vikings as far as 2 points go.
36-19 is our score. Mazama with the lead. We'll come back with more of this crazy game in Grants Pass after this 1-minute break.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Any time is a good time to plan your funeral, except at the time of the funeral. At Conger Morris, we know that there are so many advantages to planning ahead. It eases the burden on our families at their worst time. Pre-planning also alleviates their stress, knowing the funeral costs are already taken care of. And it allows your service to be more meaningful, with all of your wishes being taken care of. Call us today for personalized assistance in creating your own plan. Conger Morris, we'll always be there.
Definitely.
Welcome back here to Murphy, just outside of Grants Pass. 36-19.
We've seen some wild stuff go on. We've seen 5 runs for over 60 yards for touchdowns. We saw a short pass and a 50-yard after the pass completion by Hidden Valley.
Vikings are going to fall on the kickoff.
He did a good job of reaching his right arm out to pull that back in before somebody in a blue jersey got there.
Hidden Valley, one of their players, first one down there, almost had a chance to fall on that football. And that would have been
that got the
inside the red zone, right? Or right at the red zone.
Yep.
1st and 10 for Mazama.
Their mascot is Applejack. Applejack just got done doing push-ups.
Well, 19 push-ups, not bad against Mazama.
Yeah, not bad for a horse.
Well, and even doing 19 push-ups, I've got to give him credit.
Ain't going to be me doing that, I'll tell you what.
You're not going to get me to do that either. 1st and 10. Van Gaskell brings his team up to the line of scrimmage here in the 4th quarter. Mazama leading by 17. And big hit after the initial run by Bodie Norlock. And he picks up a good chunk of yardage on 1st and 10. About 5 yards for Bodie, 2nd down.
That was a big Mustang hit, but I think the Mustang came out on the short end of that one.
Yeah, Bodie, 5'10", 205. He's hard. He's like a bowling ball. He's hard to bring down if he comes right at you. Great north-south runner. 2nd down and 5. Vikings take their time. 1 pass they have thrown all night long in this game. Actually 2, 1 in each half. Neither complete. Van Gastel coming back up to the line of scrimmage. And Vikings are going to lose yardage on that one. Christopher Baldwin not going anywhere there. And it will be 3rd down. Third down and 3. Mazama with a 17-point lead, not in any hurry to run a play.
Clock's running at 5:13 to go.
Vikings have earned this game, though. If they end up winning it, they've worked hard for this one. 3rd down. I don't know if they got that one or not.
I don't think they did. The officials missed an offside by by a Mustang on the right side.
Be 4th down and 1. Van Gastel picks up a couple, but not enough for the 1st down for the Vikings. Henley, big winners over the hill, back at Klamath Falls tonight. Klamath Union High School, the number 1 ranked Hornets, continue to impress. Go to 5-0 on the season.
Impressive football team.
Or is it 6-0? They would be 6-0 after tonight.
Don't ask me, I can't add.
And we have another timeout on the field. Both teams using their full allotment of timeouts tonight, to be sure. 36-19 is our score. We're back after this 1-minute break on KFLS and TableRockSports.net.
What do you do when a loved one has been wrongfully injured or killed? It's simple.
Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it.
LetUsFightForYou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Pick it up. Let's go. Come on. Defense. Defense. What am I teaching you at home? Has this kid played before? Shoot it. Oh. Ah. Come on, ref. Open your eyes. Can't you see out there? So, which one's your kid?
The referee.
You can be a parent, athlete, coach, or an official, but you can only be one. Know your role.
So what do you do when you can't work because you were injured on the job? Easy.
Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it.
LetUsFightForYou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Hidden Valley gets the football back on a punt. Mazama elects to kick it away.
And it took a good bounce. 4:15 for Hidden Valley to march down the field.
A couple of scores trickling in 4A football tonight around the state. Pendleton defeats Crook County 28-14. And it was the Dowls a winner tonight in Class 4A.
Whistle stop play.
That is the Dowls score. Oh, here it is. The Dowls over Malala, 19-14. We know that Henley defeated Klamath Union. We don't have a final yet, but in the second period, I believe it was already 42-0 Henley.
KU's got a lot of things that they're dealing with right now. It's been 10 years since they've really been effective, and it's a new culture that's being revived, and they've got their work cut out for them.
Got to build up. Got to start small steps.
Freshman team's doing good.
Briarty takes the snap. rolls to the near side and continues to run. Down the sideline he goes. And it was hit hard, though. Look at that smack at the 40-yard line. Tyson Van Gastel laying down the law there.
Yeah. And those are the kind that hurt. You get towards the end of the game, you're down, you think you might have some room, and then a truck comes up and just knocks you off your feet.
I obviously was trying to get the ball out of bounds to stop the clock after cutting to the outside.
And there was another flag.
And Hidden Valley has had penalty-itis here in this second half.
Well, that might have been why he had such an opportunity to go, was because of that holding call.
Somewhat prolonging the agony. This one just about
pretty much
over. Mazama leading by 17. Briarty in for Klingler, who was injured in the third period. Briarty goes up top, throws, complete. Now they're going to try to get yards after the catch, and some pretty good yardage.
Well, he put in a bunch of yards going sideways.
Tyson Van Gastel's been all over the field tonight, both offensively and defensively.
No stopping him tonight.
I don't think he gets off the field, but just when the kickoff team's on, he may even play on the kickoff team. I don't know, but
he's an animal.
He's out there the entire time.
And he's a good kid. He's not just a great athlete. He's a good kid.
Hidden Valley. Go back to throw. Briarty going up top. Long field and
intercepted.
Intercepted by the Vikings. Their first pickoff of the night. Who was that? Kai Hunt.
Of course.
Kai Hunt with the interception. And the Vikings will get it back here with a 17-point lead. Not much time left on the clock.
3:05 remaining in the game.
Vikings will get out of Dodge, if you will, with a win, going to 5-1. Is that correct? Got to be right. 5-1. Henley will be 6-0 after tonight. Two teams will remain tied in the Big Sky Conference at 3-0.
Tip of the helmet to the Hidden Valley Mustangs. They came in to this game ready to play.
Took the early lead.
And even with the score like it is, you'd never know it by the way they're playing. They just are giving it all.
Van Gass will give the ball up to Bodie Norlock on out of the fullback position. Plows way for a few yards second day. It was 7-0. Hidden Valley 7-6 after Mazama scored to try to tie it after a 2-point conversion went awry. So Hidden Valley had a 7-6 lead, I believe, at the end of the first period.
Yeah, they did.
And Mazama finally took the lead for good early in the second quarter to make it 14-7 after a 2-point conversion. Have not looked back since, but it was only 14-7 Mazama at halftime. Long count for Van Gastel at the line of scrimmage. Vikings going to take their time at the line, leading by 17. They'll go to the right-hand side. First down, Mazama, and then some. And chased out of bounds, so they'll not stop the clock there, or they will stop the clock. They'll have to run some more plays.
Seth McLean did his very best to stay in bounds, and he was tiptoeing down the sideline for about 5 yards, and then somebody popped him out of bounds to stop the clock. Pretty good awareness.
Mazama 36, Hidden Valley 19. We're in the fourth and final quarter. Vikings 1st and 10 once again. Use this formation all night long. The double tight end formation and the full house backfield. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, exactly.
Get it to Baldwin, I believe.
I think that's the man.
And he'll pound his way for some more yardage for Mazama.
Pickup of a couple, maybe 3. And a minute 47 with the clock running. Call it second down and a short 6.
I call it a long 5.
Okay. I'll say potato.
And I'll say make sure it's warm. It's a little cold out here. I'd like a warm potato would be great.
Perfect football weather.
Yeah. Well, you might think so.
I do.
Up under center's Van Gastel.
Yeah.
And we
somebody
got
on the left
flags.
side of the defensive line jumped.
A little too quick.
Well spoken.
I guess that's probably true. The PA announcer just said the good news is Mazama's going to get out of here with a win. Bad news is, the good news is, if you're a Mustang fan, you're not that way far from home. You don't have a 2 hour.
Made to the road trip. No big deal.
Tyson Van Castle coming up under center. Yeah, he's tried to entertain all night long, the PA announcer has.
He's a good man.
Vikings just going to be stuck right there at the line of scrimmage with a big scrum, big rugby scrum there. So unless something very odd happens, I think our final score is going to be 36-19 Mazama.
I have to agree with you, sir.
And again, Hidden Valley. Never say die tonight. I mean, they
give
fought.
them credit. Give them credit. You know, they played better than their record suggested they might. Played with passion, played with heart, well prepared.
And I think the ball game is over. Our final score, Mazama 36 and Hidden Valley 19. We'll wrap it up after this 1 minute break.
What do you do when a loved one has been wrongfully injured or killed? It's simple.
Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Pick it up. Let's go. Come on. Defense. Defense. What am I teaching you at home? Has this kid played before? Shoot it. Oh. Ah. Come on, ref. Open your eyes. Can't you see out there? So, which one's your kid?
The referee.
You can be a parent, athlete, coach, or an official, but you can only be one. Know your role.
So what do you do when you can't work because you were injured on the job? Easy.
Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Our final score here tonight, Mazama wins it by the score of 36-19. And the Vikings will move to 5-1 overall, 3-0 in conference play. Whereas Hidden Valley falls to the opposite, 1-5 and 1-3 in conference play. Normally on a post-game show when we're at home,
we get stats.
We have stats and we have some time to kill and like to entertain people a little bit as they're getting out into the parking lot and trying to get into traffic. But on the road, we like to wrap it up. Not much to say here tonight, but Mazama winning at 36-19. Pretty good win for the Vikings.
It was a great win for the Vikings, and again, major props to the Hidden Valley Mustangs. They come in here with a record that leans towards the losing side, and on paper, you might have expected an instant blowout, and they played a great game. They played a tremendous game.
Well, they jumped out to a 7-0 lead. They led 7-6 at the end of the first quarter. Had a couple of defensive stops on Mazama. Vikings only had a 7-point lead going into the locker room at halftime at 14-7. But that third period, Mazama came out, asserted themselves with a big three-and-out stick on the defensive side to start. and then came right downfield and scored quite a few.
Couple of turnovers, some great defensive plays, both on the line and in the field, and the results is another Mazama victory.
Mazama moves on to take on the Klamath Union Pelicans in Canal Bowl
Thursday night.
46. That's on Thursday next week. Thursday night, the 12th of October, 7 o'clock at Viking Field. You can hear that game on KFLS 102.5, 1450, or on the internet as well at TableRockSports.net, the video stream. It's always free for you during the regular season at TableRockSports.net. The executive producer of Table Rock Sports is Joe Brett. The executive producer of Wynn Broadcasting is Bob Wynn. For our studio producers back at the studio tonight, Allie Hicks and Mike Williams, along with my broadcast partner David Gullickson. I'm Randy Adams with the final score, Mazama 36 and Hidden Valley 19. We will see you next week.
Good job, sir.
Don't go far. I parked in the drive area up here.